He is one of the most bankable movie stars on the planet, and somewhere along the way, his entire career turned into one long joke about a man who cannot find his way home. He is Matt Damon, and this is the press tour where nobody let him forget it.
It is a cinematic masterpiece. Something did strike me after the fact, though. Interstellar, The Martian, Saving Private Ryan, now the Odyssey. Why are you always getting lost in films?
I don't know. Somebody else pointed that out to me, but I figure like those movies that you just mentioned are like I'm as proud of those as anything, you know. So I'm happy if they keep losing me, if that's the outcome.
Which brings us to the film he is actually promoting. This summer, Christopher Nolan releases The Odyssey, and Damon plays Odysseus, a man who spends 10 years trying to get back to his wife and his son. Universal did not even have to write the marketing joke. Homer already did.
Have you seen this meme about hundreds of millions of dollars has been spent trying to get you home? I don't even know if he went home in school ties. I mean, really, honestly, when are you going to get home?
I hope that guy didn't go home. He wasn't a good guy. Yeah, no, it's funny. But the movies, it's like Saving Private Ryan and Interstellar and The Martian and now this one. So as far as I'm concerned, they can keep abandoning me places and I'll try to get home.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son?
And then what?
We won the war. Help me go home.
But the roasting didn't start on this press tour. It started back in 2005, and somehow it has never stopped. For more than 20 years, Jimmy Kimmel and Matt Damon have kept one of Hollywood's funniest fake feuds alive. Damon has spent years trying to get the last laugh, but this time, he came up with a plan so perfectly timed that it blurred the line between movie promotion and revenge. And trust me, Kimmel never saw it coming. In Greek mythology, Odysseus is the mastermind behind the Trojan horse, the trick that finally brought down the walls of Troy. So, while promoting his new film as Odysseus, Damon decided there was only one way to get into Kimmel's studio.
What was that? Was that a horse?
I have a delivery for Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. What's the delivery? A giant horse? For me?
And a baby horse, too.
Well, I didn't order a horse. I didn't order either of those.
I'll bring the little one in.
No, I don't. There's tequila all over the floor. I didn't order this horse. I don't know what it's doing here. We're doing the show right now.
I need you to sign for it.
I don't want to sign. I just don't want it. I want to reject it. You can send it back.
Here, I'll sign for him.
What are you going to do with it?
Here.
Yeah, I just...
Enjoy your horse.
Yeah, thank you. I don't want the horse in here. Can we get somebody to get the horse out of here? In here.
The horse is here, and there's no takebacks, bitch. I did it. I am here, baby.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I have traveled far and wide through waves and war to save this audience from mediocrity.
How long have you been hiding in that horse for this?
Did the Knicks win?
What are you doing in here?
What does it look like, dumbass? I'm on your show. I'm promoting a new movie. It's coming out July 17th.
You know, is it called We Bought a Horse?
No, it is called The Odyssey. It's based on a book, so you probably don't know about it.
Oh my God. Did you do this movie specifically so you could sneak into this room in a Trojan horse? That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
The next stop was on Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and this one Damon did entirely to himself. Tom Holland plays Telemachus in the film, which makes him Damon's son on screen. So Damon told a story about the day he thought the two of them shared a real moment. He was the only one who thought so.
Yeah. He told me there was a little miscommunication with your acting when you had a scene together. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not in the movie. Well, and here's why. So well, I don't want to give too much away. But there's a moment where we see each other, and I'm on a boat and he's on the shore. And I saw him, and I was kind of on this boat all day, separated from the crew, and he was putting his hand on his heart, and so I started to do it too. And at the end of the day, we reconnected, and I was like, yeah, that was, was that Chris told you to do that? Put your hand on your heart, and he goes, my costume was choking me. So it's like I was
so you're doing this back to him, like,
and no, from where I was standing, I'm nearsighted. From where I was standing, I thought he was like saluting me. That it was like a father-son moment.
So funny, man.
Needless to say, it's not in the final film.
That's so good.
Over on the Today Show, Craig Melvin got him a different way. Damon spent months learning to speed load an arrow onto a bow. And that is not a small detail. In Homer, the bow is the entire ending. Nobody else can string it, and that is how Odysseus takes his throne back. So Damon perfected a skill with no real-world use.
So you learn how to use the bow and arrow?
Yeah. That he wanted, Odysseus is an archer, and he wanted me to be able to speed load a bow, which is very hard. It's hard to get the arrow knocked on the string. So I just sat in my apartment with a bow and arrow for months, and just whenever I was sitting around, if we were watching something with the kids, I just practice speed loading thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And it's like a little detail, but it's funny, this, being an actor, that you get tasked with doing kind of weird stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And so you have these these skills that really don't apply anywhere else and never will, but they work for that one role.
But if you need to go out hunting at some point now, you're set.
Well, I'm in my apartment, so I never pulled the.
Oh, fair point. Fair point.
I can't hit anything.
No real-world applications. Fair point.
I'll get the arrow knocked, but that's not the hard part.
Then there is the body. Damon is 55. He got into the shape you would expect from a man playing a Greek war hero, and Nolan asked him to pull it back. Because if Odysseus looks too dominant standing next to his own soldiers, the film stops making sense. So keep in mind, what you are about to see is the toned-down version.
Tom, you're no slouch physically. And in fact, am I right in thinking that you were told that you might have been physically too proficient in some scenes?
Yes.
And you needed to tone it down?
Yes.
I don't know if that is actually how.
No, Chris said that to me for sure. He said we've got to make sure, because if you look better than all the warriors in Troy, we've got a problem.
Robert Pattinson plays Antinous, the suitor trying to take Odysseus' wife and his throne while he is lost at sea. On screen, he wants everything Damon has. Off screen, he just got a look at the abs Nolan asked him to hide.
How was it working with Matt? And by the way, he was in crazy shape.
Ridiculous. You could see his abs through his shirt. The first day I turned up, I'm like, how can I see abs? You got a loose t-shirt on.
Craig Melvin had already watched the film, and he had a summary you would want to hear.
You really downplayed it. I mean, you really, I go in and I watch it last week. I'm like, oh my God, Matt Damon. It's like 3 hours of you getting your butt kicked.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. But I figured you'd see it eventually. So what am I going to say? It's coming out.